the representative of Mr. President and my colleague, the Minister of Culture and Tourism, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am not one that is used to these long protocols, so rather we just stick it to the minimum. I am delighted to be here today for several reasons, one of which is my brother, the Ambassador Saidu Pindar Waziri of VIEW, will be off my neck, because since when I was in the Ministry of Commerce as minister, we have been on this, and Waziri will come to my house and complain that finance is stalling his progress, that I should intervene, go and see the finance minister or intervene or do this. And then when I became the FCT minister, of course he wouldn't let me sleep. But it's really, I am really impressed and I'm really encouraged with this development of building Abuja of our dream. As we all know, this is a city that all of us can be proud of. This is the city that is showing the possibility of what Nigeria can be and what Nigeria ought to be. And I think with entrepreneurs like Ambassador Pindar, I think we will go a long way in achieving the dream of the founding fathers of Abuja, and for some of us that are building the federal capital now to a befitting status with this type of edifices. I want to tell you that in our modest effort since I came, we have also been thinking of how to push the dream forward. And that is why we have decided also to earmark 135 hectares of land by the Children's Zoo behind the presidential villa, and we are right now in the process of designating it the Abuja Central Park. It will encompass all the way into the Aso Hills. And so I have been working extremely hard with my officials to make sure that we achieve this dream in the next 1 to 2 years. In addition to giving definition to the Federal Capital Territory, to Abuja, you know I've been singing this song wherever I go, that Abuja needs a real character, which it does not have right now. Of course, this amusement park with other similar outfits are really defining Abuja, but we do need a good definition. And that is why we are at the Federal Capital Territory working extremely hard to build the boulevards, the Abuja boulevards. We have not named them yet, but you know, when you are just by Eagle Square, you will see between the Bullet Building and the fence of the Eagle Square, there are about 6 lanes of road dormant. You know, those are the lanes that when you cross Ahmadu Bello going towards National Hospital, that is the Abuja Boulevard. They are about 6.5 kilometers in length, and we hope to start breaking ground by June or July. And this will be purely built on private sector money, because we believe that the land on the boulevard, the rates will be changed, even though regrettably most of it has, well, all of it has been allocated except for the institutional lands plots there. But we do believe we have a way to work it out to make sure that we raise almost about 50 billion naira to build the boulevards. That will be our Champs-Élysées or Oxford Street or Park Avenue or one of those wonderful streets, long streets that you, when you go around the wall, you see and admire. Now, when I came in also, I realized, just like Ambassador Pindar told you, that this has been given as a concession. I'm not a businessman like Elijah Zakaria or Ahmed Bank PHB, but I think entrepreneurs should not be compelled or be tied down to concession. So I've been reviewing that process. I think I ought to give you your CFO. Seriously, I went around, there are about 2 or 3 similar things that I saw, and the entrepreneur has put so much of his money and then he is being given 25 years. And of course, you know, just like Hong Kong, the British thought, you know, 100 years will not come, and it came, and they had to give Hong Kong back to China. But I really do believe that that concessioning policy of the Federal Capital Territory needs to be reviewed. You know, because if an entrepreneur is going to take 5 billion of his money, you don't have the CFO. So how does even Bank PHB and other Oceanic give you the money that you need? So I'm going to give you your CFO. I believe that municipalities or governments, the only thing we need to do, we are not in the business of partnership, we are not in the business of holding whatever, you know, but we are just in the business of collecting taxation and levies. So if Abuja Amusement Park is doing extremely well, you pay me my levies. That's it, yearly. And so this concessioning gives rooms for wuru and magu-magu. So we are going to review it. And hopefully, inshallah, before the end of this year, you will get your CFO, I guarantee you. Finally, please, be your brothers or neighbors' keepers. You know, this place will be extremely busy very soon. It is very graceful, gratifying that the Federal Capital Territory has agreed to allow you to establish a park in this very exclusive neighborhood. But then it comes with certain demands. Traffic must be controlled. Otherwise, you know, neighbors will be complaining to me or taking me to court. Right now, the residents on Usuma Street have taken me to court that I must compel the business institutions living there, you know, to relocate. But I made one of the esteemed residents there. I went personally to his house to plead to him to understand, because, you know, just like I said, we live by levies and taxation in this city to do some of the municipal services that you want, collecting garbage on time, giving you water, making sure security is extremely taken care of. So the gentleman refused. So I told him, Oga, you know, how much are you paying me in taxes? Zero. When Zenith Bank and all the enterprises on that small Usuma Street is paying me about 100 million naira a year in levies. The only thing a residents like here should really demand from us is not that we should relocate Abuja Amusement Park, but that we should compel Abuja Amusement Park to create good parking space, particularly multi-car park. Instead of even doing a hotel or doing cinema there, make sure you do a good car park. Because believe it or not, this place will start getting crowded very soon. And then also make sure you contribute to some of the good things that are happening in this city. We're working extremely hard to maintain security. And I think residents can testify to that. But we are still not there yet, because our goal is to see that the Federal Capital Territory experience zero crime for an entire year. That is my ultimate goal. So congratulations once more, my brother, and I am calling on all other Nigerians to come to Abuja and invest, come to Abuja and relax and enjoy, and may our country continue to prosper. May God continue to bless this country, Nigeria, and all of us in building a country befitting of our expectations. Thank you very much.
Please, another round of applause for the Honorable Minister. I'd like to represent...
Is another distinguished guest. Beautiful edifice. Around and looking about this place, we all should be proud of ourselves. We all should be proud of the entrepreneur and the largest of the Nigerian spirit. I congratulate